People intending to become part of the Grenada Farm Workers Program will have to consider vaccination at some point. That's according to Agriculture Minister Peter David. This was not a requirement for this batch of 23 farm workers who left Grenada last Friday.
We do anticipate in the future there will be some requirements for vaccinations. That has not come yet, but you know all of the talk about vaccine passports, etc., etc. It may mean that in the future persons will be able to go only if vaccinated. That has not come yet, but I would alert people that that discussion is on the way. So persons who are thinking of going in the future, I'm not saying that it will happen, but it very well may happen. So because Canada itself, like every other country, is seeking to limit the exposure to COVID-19. With respect to the procedure they had to go through, of course, so we are all aware of the problems of COVID, and therefore, before they left, they had to be tested to ensure that they are COVID-free.
These farm workers are still in transit in St. Lucia. The group left Grenada for St. Vincent on the same day tragedy struck, last Friday, the eruption of the Soufriere volcano. The team joined their counterparts in St. Vincent and were transported by Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines to St. Lucia, where they are awaiting their flight to Canada.
Fortunately for us, they were able to get a charter out last week. Unfortunately, they left for St. Vincent, where they were planning to leave the next day to Canada. But then the eruption came of Soufriere, so they got stuck in St. Vincent. Because of that, they had to arrange a ship, and the Canadians are the ones arranging all of this. They had to arrange a ship to take them from St. Vincent to St. Lucia, where they currently are awaiting the flights from St. Lucia to Canada. They are going to be leaving for Canada by air, so hopefully they'll be there before the end of the week. So I want to thank on behalf of them, on behalf of everybody who was involved for the work they've done to get them out. It was a difficult challenge to get the ship out, to get the flight out of Grenada to start with, and then to get the ship out of St. Vincent. But fortunately for us, they are now in St. Lucia, awaiting their flight to Canada.
Pater Caesar, Agriculture Minister in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, says it's an experience the visitors will never forget.
I know that it was an experience for the persons from Grenada and St. Lucia, because being here for one night and witnessing an explosive eruption is something that they will be able to tell their family members and their grandchildren. In fact, I heard someone said in the line from St. Lucia that he's really grateful that he doesn't have to sleep here tonight, because he's extremely worried, even though he's in the green zone. But we have 140 workers here. We have persons from St. Lucia, from Grenada, and also from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, because many borders have been closed and we do not have the direct flights that we had prior to this whole COVID pandemic with Air Canada. So we actually have persons who are in Canada who will charter a flight. So
Christina John,